Hello folks, this is Jeremy Cloud from Cloud Financial with our May 2014 Economic Update. In this month's video, we'll be discussing some of the major market events that occurred in May. We'll also talk about what might affect markets in the days and weeks ahead. Please stay tuned at the end for a required disclosure statement. Markets experienced a lot of turbulence last month, but the major indices rallied to close out May on a positive note, ending the fourth straight month of gains. Despite the volatility, both the Dow and the S&P 500 reached new record closes, and investors experienced their best monthly performance since February. For the month, the S&P gained 2.1%, the Dow rose 0.82%, and the Nasdaq grew 3.1%. First quarter earnings season wrapped up in May, and overall, companies did surprisingly well. Overall, S&P 500 firms were able to increase both earnings and revenues despite a challenging economic environment. Let's hope that better business conditions will yield stronger performance in the second quarter. Economic data was mostly positive last month. The April jobs report showed that the economy added nearly 300,000 new jobs, and the headline unemployment rate fell to 6.3%. While data for the full month of May hasn't been released yet, jobless claims fell significantly in the final weeks of the month, hopefully foretelling some solid gains in the labor market. We got our second look at first quarter GDP, and unfortunately, the new estimate shows that the economy actually contracted by 1%. While this is disappointing, markets mostly ignored the news because most of the decline was attributed to winter weather. The silver lining is that consumer demand appears strong, and some economists project that annual GDP may still crack 3% this year. Fed Chair Janet Yellen spoke before the House and Senate about the state of the economy in mid-May. She was upbeat about economic prospects this quarter, but expressed concern about a slowdown in the housing sector, which could affect economic growth. Regardless, the Fed still plans to continue paring back bond purchases and wrap up quantitative easing programs by this fall. Consumer sentiment fell slightly at the end of the month as Americans became worried about how sluggish wage growth will affect their standard of living. However, most Americans are still optimistic about economic prospects this year. Looking ahead, investors will be closely watching economic data to see whether stronger growth will materialize this quarter. Though we can't expect more volatility in the days and weeks ahead, we can hope that stocks will continue to respond positively to good economic news. Here are some of our upcoming events. Savvy Social Security Planning for Boomers at the Guntersville Town Hall on June 3rd and 5th at 6 p.m. Navigating Your Retirement at Grill 29 on June 5th or 10th. Once again, this is Jeremy Cloud with Cloud Financial signing off for the month of May 2014. I hope you found this commentary interesting and informative, and we'd love to hear what you have to say in the comments section below. If you have any questions about what you heard in this update, or would like to discuss your personal financial situation, please give us a call at 256-715-0094. We'll be happy to talk to you.
While we believe the information in this report is reliable, we cannot guarantee its accuracy. Opinions expressed are subject to change without notice and are not intended as investment advice or a solicitation for the purchase or sale of any security. Please consult your financial professional before making any investment decision. Investment advice is offered by Horder Investment Management, LLC, a registered investment advisor. Insurance and annuity products are sold separately through Cloud Financial, Inc. Securities transactions for Horder Investment Management clients are placed through Pershing Advisor Solutions, Trust Company of America, Jefferson National Monument Advisor, Fidelity, Security Benefit Life, FC Stone, and Wells Fargo Bank, N.A.